process-driven approach actually give you? Well, it makes you great at sales. But what does that actually mean? For me, it's to sell authentically, to sell with integrity, to serve my client, and to have a sales process that is good enough to support the growth of my business. And that's important, good enough to support the growth of my business. We don't have to be super sellers. You know, everyone here is a language professional. We should be perfecting our craft, serving our clients. We don't have to be these amazing, unless you're involved in sales, you don't have to get there. If you want to, you can. But think about where you are and where the good enough level is for you to support your business. And I think that's a really important thing to remember. And I hope that gives you encouragement if you are struggling with your sales process, where that gap maybe is not so big. Build trust and rapport. Just remember that people buy from people. People buy from people they trust. People buy from people they like. You don't need to build trust and rapport, tell them how great you are, what you do, or even explain what you do. By this stage, they're coming to the sales conversation. They probably know what you do. They probably already know you're an expert, so you don't need to explain what you do. That's not going to differentiate you from thousands of other people out there. But just try to build trust and rapport. See them as a person, so they see you as a person as well. Has anyone ever heard this? I need to think about it. No client actually says no. They never say no to you. They use one of these. I need to think about it. Oh, I have to check with my partner. I have to check with my boss. I have to look at my finances. There's so many different ways of the same. They're basically saying the same thing. So what does it actually mean? I need to think about it. Well, it could be a polite no. Maybe, and that is because there's something in your process that you're not convinced. And that's usually around your solution, okay? So that it could be a polite no, however, it maybe not. It could be a genuine concern. So they have an internal yes, but there's just something that's difficult for them to just commit to it, okay? Or it's a natural process. I fit the third category. I will never ever say yes on a first sales conversation. I need to think about it, but that means I need to think about it. I will get back. Okay, so how do you know which one is it? So I asked the focusing question, okay? And this is a question that for me, maybe you want to change it for your own business. Do you mind if I ask what you need to think about? Or what is it specifically you need to go away and think about? Okay. The polite no person will say, well, I just need to go and think about it. Just let them go and think about it. Then you already know it's a polite no, so you don't really need to chase them up, to be honest. Or you can just maybe send them a polite email and see what response you get. What happens if you fit one of the other two categories?